The Yakuza series is perhaps one of the most important game franchises out there. It is a testament of a person's love for their work and ultimately shows how important willpower is to a human being. This video has been inspired by Supereyepatchwolf's video essay on Yakuza and my love and adoration for the series. Today we will explore the three-dimensional character of Yakuza 0's three Dojima clan lieutenants being Awano, Shibusawa, and Kuze. This trio holds perhaps three of the most fleshed out and intriguing characters I have ever witnessed in a game before. Let's start with Hiroki Awano, a Dojima lieutenant who really likes to live life to the fullest, while at the same time giving little credit to life itself. Awano, very much like many characters in the Yakuza series, is a living contradiction. He states that he loves golf, money and living the high life, while at the same time he has little regard for what happens to other people's lives. He maintains that if one wishes to be successful, he has to dominate life, living smart, as he states, and letting other people do the work for him. He is the embodiment of gluttony, forsaking morality and hard work for the benefits of leisure and luxury. Furthermore, he states that back in his day, he was Yakuza mint, externalizing to Majima that he would punch another person for the sake of it, not due to some meaningless morale or ideal. He's afraid to give in to a moral compass if that would mean him giving up his freedom. When Majima defeats him, however, he states that he wasted his years, meaning essentially hiding from his own potential, giving in to the conformity of riches and material grandiosity. What he did in the end did not in any way redeem him or grant him leeway for his actions. However, it shows that even he was not completely lost in this lifestyle of utter immorality. He could still appreciate a good, quality discussion on ethics with another individual, even in this depraved state that he chose to be in.
何やってんだてめえや。男二人腹割ってる時によ。部外者余計な真似してんじゃねえぞおら。
The icing of the cake was, to me, how his tattoo was completely unfaded, further enhancing his lifestyle and mindset. In my opinion, he was by far the most irredeemable of the lot, but however does not mean that he was wholly uninteresting. Let's study Shibusawa Keiji next. Shibusawa was troubled. He had perhaps the most tragic past of the trio and was unfathomably tainted by it, scarred even. His father took the fall for the actions of his boss and took his own life, as it is shown that Keiji effectively found his body in his home.
挙句の果てにその代議士の汚職が原因で自殺に追い込まれた。それが能力だけでのし上がろうとした男の限界だった。世の中なんてそんなもんだ。
That is precisely when Keiji broke as an individual, and rightfully so. He forsaken the subtleties of honest work, and that is also when he joined Dojima. He is a calm, collected, and cold individual who calculates every instance to get the best possible results. To Keiji, results are all that matters, a virtue that he obtained due to his father's downfall. He has an immense superiority complex over the other two, but is not as pragmatic and crude as Awano is, as he was the only lieutenant who gave Kiryu a chance to explain himself before judging him.
ちんけな金貸しとはいえ同情するぜ。
Keiji is the ultimate rival to Kiryu, as Kiryu is everything that Keiji is not, even though they had similar pasts. Both had immensely troubled and painful childhoods, but Kiryu chose to be compassionate, loving, protective, and loyal to Kazama, and Keiji could not realize or understand that. Keiji gave up virtues such as these in an attempt to differentiate himself from his father and achieve the results his father could not.
風間の頭が見込んだわけだな。もっと早くお前の存在に気づくべきだったよ。ただの若造がいつの間にか竜に化ける一歩手前だ。
His dragon tattoo, being the same as Kiryu's, only descending, was yet another incredible addition that enhances this viewpoint. Lastly, we will study my personal favorite of the bunch, being Daisaku Kuze. Kuze is by far the most honorable villains I've seen in a franchise. He also has insanely strong character development throughout the whole game, and Kuze depicts the primal force of sheer determination. Despite losing continuously to Kiryu, his immense resilience and willpower always gets him back up and wanting more. But there is much more to it than that. The way I see it, Kiryu reminds Kuze of his young self. This is particularly why he constantly antagonizes him. He's trying to help him evolve, to help him overcome his vulnerabilities and weaknesses as a person, teach him honor and respect, and to finally become a Yakuza.
ずっと抑え続けていた。その封印を解いちまったんだよ。堂島軍が本物の極道になろうと必死に燃えてる。日教連に逃げ切る。そこに奴が渋沢がいる。
But aside, Kuze also envies Kiryu for his youth and his potential. This is explored through his mannerisms and the way he externalizes himself in front of Kiryu. Kuze's tattoo depicts Enma, the great judge and ruler of hell.
下にいた役立たずどものせいで勘違いさせてまったらしいが。
This suits him unfathomably well, since he was predominantly the judge of Kiryu's strength, vulnerabilities and morals. Kiryu had to go through him 4 times if he wished to evolve and become a true Gokudo. It is also important to note that Enma's left pinky is partially covered, further strengthening his moral code and referencing the beginning of Yakuza 0, since Kuze had a Yubitsume for his uncanny and all-in-all bad results and behavior towards his Oyabun being Dojima Sohei. Yakuza 0 has managed to convey an incredible, vast and well-formed story in an intense, action-packed setting of the way modern Japan used to function in the 80s or 90s. It is one of my favorite games, and ultimately I can't recommend it enough. If action, sandboxy and lore-heavy games are your type of games, be sure to absolutely entertain the possibility of trying this one out. You will not regret it. This concludes my analysis on the 3 lieutenants of the Dojima clan. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you wish to see content similar to this one. Thank you so much, have an amazing day or night.